Hi, and welcome to Out and About. I'm Jeff Ondash, and today we are in one of the most beautiful homes that you could ever imagine in the history of the Mahoning Valley. It's now called the Arms Museum. And I'm with Leann Rich. How are you?
Very good. Thanks for coming in.
It's incredible in here. I was telling you the last time I was in here, I was in the fourth grade at Stanbaugh School on the west side of Youngstown and for a tour. And when you walk back in here, it's so hard to believe that this is now 111 years old.
Yeah, it was built in 1905. It's an arts and crafts style mansion. When Mrs. Arms lived here, she envisioned it to be a museum and to share it with the community. So she willed it to the Historical Society. It became a museum in 1964. Her will stipulated that we kept the first floor as her home. So it has her family's heirlooms and furnishings and things in it. And then upstairs and downstairs we can use for exhibit galleries for the Historical Society.
It's amazing. Absolutely stunning. If you have never been to the Arms Museum, you have got to, or if you've been like I was in the fourth grade and you're 58 years old, you've got to come back and see it because you do not realize just how incredible the architecture is of this place. So it was built in 1905 by Mrs. Arms. And when did it turn into become a museum?
She passed away in 1960, and then in 1964 it opened as the Arms Museum, and now the Arms Family Museum. We added that family in there so that people didn't think it was a gun museum anymore.
So, and how many rooms are in this home?
There are 7 rooms on the first floor. There's a few rooms upstairs. This is a fantastic house. It's 10,000 square feet, and she had quarters for servants and that as well upstairs. Full basement down below. We think she, used it for services and stuff like that. But incredible house. The arts and crafts style. She wanted to bring nature in, use windows to see outside. You also see a lot of medieval elements and ironwork and handcrafted things in the house. They don't make houses like this anymore.
No, they do not. But you're probably saying, Jeff, why are we at the Arms Family Museum? That's a great question because they have something here in the months of November, December, January that it's a very, very incredible event. It's called Memories of Christmas Past, and it goes on for a number of weekends, and it gives you a chance to come in and tour the museum again, but also the decorating here is absolutely unbelievable. We're going to talk a little bit about that and where you find all this stuff, too.
Yeah, Memories of Christmas Past, it's a charming event. It uses the house as a backdrop, displays all of these vintage and antique Christmas decorations, things you will just not see anywhere else. No. These, we find them, our exhibit designer who's on our staff, he is a Christmas collector in his own right and antiques dealer. So he has a wide network of people that he can ask for them to donate or to loan us their items. So then we were able to display the items, and then when Christmas is over, they take them back. And they like it too because it gives it a chance for the public to see the beautiful things that they've been collecting as well.
Right, and so now when we're looking at this scene here, this isn't something that you just went out and purchased. This is all antique, vintage Christmas items that people would have displayed in their homes in the 20s and 30s and 40s.
Probably even earlier than that. We can go back to early 19th century, 1800s. Some of the German pieces that have come over. For the early Christmas decorations. But very unique pieces that, like I said, you just won't see them anywhere else.
I'm sure you are very, very careful when you are putting this stuff out here. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is just one of the scenes here. This is actually, you said, a seating area in the home, and you turned it into this nice little Christmas little wonderland of elves and reindeer and Santa. And any idea of how old some of these pieces might be?
I think the Santa nodder that's there, his head that nods, he's probably early 1900s, and he was probably like a display piece, like from a store. It would show, and inside it's a clockwork mechanism that you wind up, and then his head nods up and down as the clockwork spins.
And this is just one little area that you're going to come in. Again, there's 10 rooms down here that you're going to go through, and it's all done in beautiful. I don't want to say it kind of looks, a lot of it looks Victorian.
It's a lot of different periods. We've had things from the 20s. We had things from the 70s. There's in the sitting room this year is patriotic decor, so you'll see wartime glass ornaments. After World War I and going into World War II, all of the metal and steel was saved for the war effort. So ornament makers started to use glass, to use like glass bulbs for decorations. They even went so far as to take the little metal clasp at the top, they changed it to paper or cardboard so all the metal was saved for the war, war manufacturing and stuff. So we have a great collection of war glass ornaments in there. And then fun snowmen artifacts in the solarium, and an awesome, this year, German candle pyramid. It's about 4 feet tall, sitting on the dining room table. Has the windmill at the top that the candles make it spin, with different figurines and stuff all around it. It's going to be fantastic.
Unbelievable. My favorite is in the 70s room, the Leisure Suit Santa. You definitely want to catch that. This is absolutely incredible. So now every weekend, this goes for how many weekends?
We actually start November 19th, and it's open Tuesday through Sunday, all during the week. Yeah. The only days we're closed are Mondays, and then we're closed Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, Thanksgiving, the holidays. It's noon to 4. All those days. And on Thursdays, we stay open until 7, which the museum is magical. When the sun goes down and it's dark outside, the lights start to glow in here. So it's a great time to come and check out the display on Thursday evenings. We do that all the month of December.
So if somebody's coming here, how much time should they allow to really take their time and go through it and have some fun?
Yeah, probably about an hour. The weekends are a little bit busier, so you might take a little bit longer to get through the first floor. But it's a self-guided tour during that time, so you can make several trips around the first floor and try to catch everything. There's so much to see. You can't really see it all in one trip through.
Unbelievable how much there is in here.
Yeah, and we have exhibits upstairs as well, and then our hands-on room in the lower level will have kids' activities, crafts, games, and then on the weekends we'll have special ornament making workshops and things that the kids can do on the weekends.
So a little bit of interactive for the family to enjoy.
Yes, yeah, and then also on the weekends we have lectures, we have a behind-the-scenes tour, a great slate of events to go along with the exhibit, and all that information is on the website.
I was just going to ask you, so if you want to find out what's going on any particular weekend, you can go to the website, which is?
memoriesofchristmaspast.com.
It's a wonderful, wonderful thing to go through and gaze upon all the history of the Mahoning Valley and yesteryear. But to see it during the holiday time, and I'm looking around because I can't stop, it's amazing to see what they transform this into. This is probably a Christmas tradition you'll want to do every year with your family to help kick off the season. Leann, this is phenomenal. Again, give the website, the times, and the dates again, please.
It runs November 19th through January 8th, Tuesday through Sunday from noon to 4. Thursdays from noon to 7. You can get all the admission information, things like that at memoriesofchristmaspast.com. I do want to say one other thing.
I was going to bring it up.
The Wick Avenue is under construction, and it's closed to through traffic. However, they are allowing local access to our parking lot during this time. You could just need to access the museum and Wick Avenue from the north. So from the Wick Avenue, Madison Avenue Expressway intersection, you can come down to the museum.
Yeah. Or if you're coming up from the opposite way, from the north to from the south to the north, you're going to want to go around the museum and back around the football stadium that way. But however you get here, just get here. This is an absolutely incredible way to have this be a yearly part of your family holiday tradition. Leann, thank you so very much. This is a wonderful, wonderful thing you're doing for our community and keeping the history of the Mahoning Valley alive. And thanks to Mrs. Arms for willing this to us and letting all of us enjoy this year after year. That's going to do it. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. Thanks for watching Out and About, and we'll see you again real soon. Take care.